statement from Coach Hays, and then you can ask questions. Make sure just raise your hand, and a mic will be passed to you, and then you can proceed. Thank you.
I'll start with saying what a fun and great year it's been, and privilege for me to coach the club that we had, especially these two national leaders, and respectively in what they do. Meg with her ERA, and Savannah with the stolen bases. I think she had 50 after today without being thrown out. That's absolutely mind-blowing, and hitting over 500. And she's not picky on who she hits against. She just gets hits. And of course, Meg's been a rock in our pitching staff the 3 years since she's been here. So it's been wonderful for us. Obviously tough game, playing a really good team. I thought Arizona hung in there and were patient with some at-bats, and then did a good job at the last, making their pitching change at the right moment. We just never could get that one big hit at the right time to kind of, get us into the game, and hit some hard balls right at them. They made some really good plays. Right fielder made a great play off of Jada's ball. So yeah, good defense, a little bit of bad luck, but yeah, it's going to be good games to watch tomorrow.
Meghan, your entire pitching staff has been very strong this year. What's it been like, that group working together, and how do you work together to keep each other strong?
It's kind of, I feel comfortable whenever someone comes into a game, and I don't ever feel like it's just going to go south, and I feel like we just pick each other up every time someone comes in, and we've just worked as like we're our own little team, and that's why we won so much this year, and it wasn't just one person, and it was just fun to be a part of.
Question for whoever wants it. Back here. How do you guys want people to remember the 2025 GCU season and the 2025 GCU team?
Sav?
I'd say I'd want them to just remember us as a team that competes, isn't scared to play anyone. Just shows everyone we're not just some small little mid-major, that we can compete against these bigger teams.
Meg, what's this program meant to you, and to be part of the 3 years of putting it on this level?
It's been a lot to me, and Coach Hays just gave me the opportunity, and I was always looked at just like I wasn't good enough, and he looked at me and saw something, and it just meant a lot. And being a part of this team for 3 years, we've just put ourselves on the map, and just been the funnest years of my life. So.
Coach David Kelly, Wildcats Radio 1290. What did you see in Meghan from the beginning that you thought she could be a pitcher that could succeed at a high level?
Well, she's being humble. It wasn't hard to see what she has. I mean, when I first took the job at Grand Canyon, we watched her in travel ball, and she played for Todd Judge and his Suncats team out of Tucson. And we saw that she was going to Northern Colorado, and we were like, shoot, wish we would have had a chance to get in on her. And then when she wanted to come back closer to home, we were lucky enough to get her close to home. And so, from the get-go, it's not anything really that we've done. She's always been good. and we've tried to put her in good situations and good matchups. You know, the thing that's hard for somebody like Meg, and what I'm so proud of her for this year for doing, you know, she's used to going in and throwing complete games all the way, being the top dog and sometimes the only dog on the team. And we've tried to attack things as a staff, and so they've worked so well together, our staff and Kat, our pitching coach. And, you know, she's put herself second to the team, and it's really paid off for our team, and I think it's shown in her performance for the year. I mean, she's at times been really dominant. She's so different than most people that you see with her spin and her release and how she hides the ball. So, yeah, it's been a fun journey for sure with her, but she's being very humble. There were many people that wanted her when she was in the transfer portal, and we were lucky to get her.
Sav, you're losing some great people like Meg. Most of the lineup returns and a lot of good pitchers. What do you build off of these couple of years of getting this far in the regionals and for the future of the program?
Well, every year you gotta build. It's pretty much you're building a new team. It's going to be hard to replace them, but I think for us to make it farther, we need to kind of understand that we can beat these teams. I think some of us came in thinking, oh, we're just here to show up for a regional. We need, there's more than just showing up to a regional. You got to actually be in the right mindset, because we can play physically with these girls. We can compete with them. We just have to be mentally in the right mindset to keep competing with them.
All right, thank you so much for your time, and that concludes this press conference.